Hi guys, so I finally have my MAC Marilyn Monroe collection. I was actually able to pick it up yesterday when it launched at my MAC counter. However, I got home so late that I didn't have any daylight to film a video with, and I really wanted you to be able to see these in daylight so you'd see a better, truer idea of what they look like. So I waited until today. It's one day late. I hope you guys can forgive me. But today I actually did get my complimentary makeover for meeting the $50 minimum on my purchases. So this is what ended up happening. I went in and basically told the girl, hey, let's just do a Marilyn Monroe look, and she ran with it, and it looks awesome. So I'm gonna take off my glasses really quick to kind of show you guys what she did. And you can really see the detail work she did, like the shading in the eyes. Like, she did it first and it took her a while and she did an amazing job. And I was actually wearing the 35 eyelashes. She put them on for me. And they looked amazing, but they were hitting my glasses while I was at work for the rest of the day all day, and I had to take them off because it was driving me insane. But seriously, these eyelashes are amazeballs. They're $16. And they're crazy pants, how crazy big and like bam they are. They are not playing around. So if you're looking for something like that, these are actually going to become permanent. They used to be permanent and then they got rid of them and now they're back. So if you want crazy pants eyelashes, that's what these are. And I really liked them. They looked beautiful with this whole look. And I'm actually currently wearing Charmed, I'm Sure, on my lips. And I got my makeup done at 1 o'clock, and it is currently like 5:30 or 6. I have no idea. And I haven't touched this up at all. Crazy, right? Anyway, so she did some she did Legendary as blush, and she used the Marilyn beauty powder as highlight, and she did an amazing job. I love what she did. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. So I'm going to start off with the lipsticks. I wanted to show you guys the packaging. I complained about the packaging in my blog post because I don't think that the pictures are that amazing. I realized that they waited an extra long time to get the licensing for these pictures. It actually has a little kiss on the inside of the box, which I thought was great. But the pictures just didn't seem amazing to me, and so the pictures are on the boxes and on the actual product, and they have a really pretty Marilyn Monroe signature there. And of course it still says MAC as well. So this is Love Goddess. This is kind of like the pinkish red that came out with the collection. I have like faded swatches on my hand right now, but very pretty pinkish red color. This reminded me a lot of Impassioned. I swatched it next to Impassioned on my blog post. Did I? Yes, I did. And so that's what that looks like. I think this one is much redder than Impassioned. Impassioned is more of a neon pink, whereas this is more of a wearable bright red pink. The next color is called Deeply Adored. This one's the color that I raved about. Such a beautiful deep red, perfect for fall, perfectly on trend for fall of this year. It's just gorgeous. I got 2 of these because I loved it so much, and that's Deeply Adored right there. So pretty. And I tried it on and I loved it, and then one of the girls that works at the MAC counter put it on herself, and she's African American. She has very deep skin, and it looked gorgeous on her as well. The other color that I got is actually Charmed, I'm Sure, which I'm currently wearing and love. And it's like a lighter version of Deeply Adored. It's like Deeply Adored Light. And that's what that looks like. It's gorgeous. And I also got 2 of these, by the way. It's a beautiful deep red, but more of a berry, and it's totally wearable and can be a total statement too. You know, if you want to make sure that it's not going too bam in your face, you can blot it, and it's a beautiful stain. I love these lipsticks. So right now I'm going to talk about the fact that these all sold out online within like an hour. So you can't get them online anymore, and it's a huge bummer, and I'm so sorry about that, guys. And I mean, the only thing I can suggest is if you want to get your hands on these, call around to the counters in your area and the stores in your area. And if no one has it, then the next best thing is to start calling flagship Mac stores and asking if they will deliver to you if they have what you want. I've done it in the past. I did that with Pink Pigeon. I've had things delivered to me from like Cincinnati and New York and LA. Sorry, there's this one hair that is driving me insane. Okay. So, you know, the store is usually willing to ship to you. You just have to be willing to pay for shipping, which ranges between $5 and $7. And if it's a lipstick or a blush that you really, really want, I think it's worth it because I've paid it before. So the next two things that I got from the collection were the blushes. This is the packaging for the blush. And again, when you open it up, it's got the little kiss on the inside. The blushes have the picture of Marilyn as well. This one is Legendary. It's what I am currently wearing right now. It's mixed in with some bronzer, so it's not very true to pan on my face, but it's a beautiful, beautiful soft coral. And I didn't think that this would show up very well on my skin, but it's actually pretty nicely pigmented, and I think it looks beautiful. So that's the swatch of that. It is a soft coral, but it does show up on my skin, and it just kind of brightens up my face a little bit without looking like bam blush. And you can build it up. So that's Legendary right there. And it's got the slightest, smallest hint of a sheen that is not, it's not annoying. It doesn't look like, oh my god, you have glitter on your face, and it doesn't look like I just threw like highlighter on my face or anything like that. It's a very slight sheen. I think it's kind of like a healthy glow kind of a sheen. So the second blush in the collection is called the Perfect Cheek. By the way, I got 2 of each of these blushes because I loved them so much. The Perfect Cheek, I think, both of these blushes are really soft colors but can be built up and are beautiful for just kind of like neutrally looks, like where you don't, like where you have a really bold lip and you don't need a lot of blush, you know? So that's the Perfect Cheek. This one is completely matte. I believe this is actually a satin. No, it's a matte. And it doesn't have any sheen to it, obviously, and it's just kind of like this natural, kind of neutral toned mauve-y, pinky beige, and it's beautiful. And I think that this one is my favorite of the 2 because it's so wearable and it's actually really flattering on my skin tone, and I can build it up, and I think it just looks gorgeous. So oddly enough, the 3 lipsticks, the 2 blushes, and the 35 eyelashes are the only things that I got from this collection. The 35s I just kind of got on a whim. I knew that they were going to be permanent, but because I was getting my makeover, I was like, let's just go for it. I was not impressed with the eyeshadows. I felt that the beauty powder wasn't worth the $28, and so I just didn't get it. And then everything else was just kind of re-promotes or permanent things that they were just kind of like putting into the collection, which I was just not going to buy. So that was it. That's my review. I love everything that I got. Everything that I got is amazing and beautiful and performs well and swatches well and is pigmented. And so these are the things that I feel like I can back. So if there's anything that you were on the fence about, that I just talked about, I can say you should get it. It's great. But definitely the 2 blushes, if you are, I don't know, like darker than NC40, you're going to have a hard time getting them to show, which is a bummer. But they are meant to be very soft blushes, you know. And I think that's it, guys. So that's my review for this. Hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully you guys can get your hands on it. I feel terrible that it's so scarce right now. But like I said, call around. It's really the best way to try to get your hands on something that's hard to get. So hopefully you guys will be able to find it if you want it. And if not, then, you know, guys, just remember, it's just makeup. You know, it's supposed to be fun. As soon as it's stressful, it's not fun anymore, and it should be fun. So just remember that, guys. It's not the end of the world if you can't get it. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will have another video up soon. Thanks.